everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Real quick here before the video actually begins, I want to go back to the Pokemon Tower. I was supposed to show this off in the last episode, but I forgot to do that. So I'm adding this footage in now. But if you go ahead and talk to this lady over here, she is going to give you an outfit, the formal set, which basically looks like you in funeral clothes, and you can do that with Eevee as well. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. We're off up last time. We got to Celadon City. We were exploring Lavender Town, then we made our way to Celadon City. So now in this part, we're going to be exploring Celadon City. As you can see, there's a Team Rocket ground over here. Yeah, I'm sure that I don't know who Team Rocket is, but okay, thanks. So Celadon City, it's a really big place. It's one of the bigger cities here, so there's quite a bit to explore. So first off, there is a nugget right there. You may have noticed that when you entered. I made a mistake in the last episode, and that is that I said that you can get an Alolan Growlithe in the Pokemon Center if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, and that's actually wrong. You actually get an Alolan Sandshrew instead if you have a Sandshrew if you've caught a Sandshrew and you just give it to the guy one of the guys in the Pokemon Center. He'll give you an Alolan form Sandshrew in Let's Go Pikachu instead of a Alolan Vulpix. You know, it's different because you cannot get a Vulpix in Let's Go Pikachu, and Sandshrew is Let's Go Pikachu exclusive. If you go ahead and go to the back of the building over here, you can actually go inside over here, and normally in Pokemon Generation 1 and 3, you can get yourself an Eevee in this Pokeball right here, but instead you get the TM44 for Play Rough, and that's different. It's not an Eevee this time around, yeah. So you cannot get Eevee. So you cannot get an Eevee in there this time around, unfortunately. I actually do not know how you can get an Eevee if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, because Let's Go Pikachu is not the game that I own. So I would not know. If anyone who has Let's Go Pikachu knows where to get an Eevee in Let's Go Pikachu, then you may let me know in the comments, and I will make sure to mention that in a later episode. I actually like this music. This is one of my favorite themes. Celadon City is easily one of my favorite cities back in Pokemon Generation 1. Yeah, that's basically it. Hey, is that Brock? I didn't expect to run into you here. What are you doing here? So I encountered Misty, now I encountered you. I'm on my way back from visiting the Celadon City gym. Keeping in touch with other gym leaders is part of our duties after all. Is it really? Do gym leaders really keep in contact with each other? The girls at the gym all turned away from me for some reason. Oh, wow. Sounds like Vinny's story right there. Oh yeah, if you're watching this, Vinny, I'm calling you out. Alright, so you get Pewter Crunchies, which makes you thirsty according to what Brock says. And then you get a cup of tea right here. Oh, well, sorry. Well, why'd you give it to me then if you don't have enough? If you didn't have enough to for the thirsty guard? I'm a little confused about that. But anyway, now that we have tea, we can actually give it back to. You can actually any one of those thirsty guards that you saw that was blocking the way to whatever that they were blocking, because for some reason they're thirsty. Apparently making sure that you're hydrated is very important for letting people pass by you. Is that how it works? Wow, you're really enjoying this tea. You gonna share this with the other guards? That's like that's probably a really small cup of tea. How are you gonna that's like one sip per guard right there. That's 4 of you guys. What the heck, man? Anyway, so you can go past here, and now we're in Saffron City. We are going to explore Saffron City later, because right now we have no reason to explore it at the moment. But anyway, so that is how you're going to get that's how you're gonna get to Saffron City. This got me stuck for a very long time back in Fire Red Leaf Grade because I had no idea how to do that. But anyway, yeah. So we're back. So now we're back. So now back on track to explore Celadon City, not Saffron City. This place right here. This is the Pokemon Mansion. At least that's what it's called here. Where if you actually keep going upstairs, you can actually meet with the creators of the game, which is pretty cool. That the creators of the game decide to add themselves in to their own game. I think that's pretty cool. There's actually a reward there, well, in Pokemon Gen 1, you got an award. You would get an award there for getting all 151 Pokemon in your Pokedex. I'm not sure if that's the case here, but I guess we'll find out soon enough, right? Over here's another fountain if you want to go ahead and throw some money into that fountain right there. There's a little guy stranded in the middle of nowhere. And then if we actually keep on going forward, let's see what we got. Okay, well, can't do anything about that this time around. That sucks. Alright, so one of the main attractions here, well, there was the Pokemon Mansion. There's also this, which is the department store. The department store is a multiple-story building. This is basically this city's Pokemon Mart, except in the department store, you can get all the items that you need in the department store. So this is easily the best Pokemon Mart in the entire game. Go ahead and talk to this guy right here. He gives you Pokeball. He sells out great Pokeballs, Great Balls, Potions, Super Potion, Antidote, Burn Heal, Ice Heal, Awakening, Paralyze Heal, Full Heal, Revive, Escape Rope, Repel, Super Repel, Lure, and then X items. Okay. And then what about you? This is the TM shop. Okay, so he has Dragon Tail, U-Turn, Iron Tail, Waterfall, Tri-Attack, Bulk Up, Shadow Ball, and Hyper Beam. You don't have to freaking like, they actually tell you the names of the moves before you actually buy them. Before, they're just TM numbers, and you had no idea what the TM numbers were unless you read the description, or you just buy them, and then they tell you, and then they actually tell you. I like this a lot better. But anyway, there's a lot of really good moves here. Unfortunately, these TMs are really expensive. So, I mean, if you're willing to bank all your money on any of these TMs, then great. But those are some really pricey TMs. I need to use the restrooms, but I need to use the restroom. But here comes another guest. The new guy who's supposed to take over my shift is running late. What? Well, thanks. For helping hand. Helping hand will boost the power of an ally's attacks during a battle. Oh, that's great. Unfortunately, that's only helpful in double battles. And there's not really a lot of double battles in this game, so Helping Hand isn't really that great of a TM. In Pokemon games like XD Gale of Darkness or Coliseum, where it's like double battle heavy, Helping Hand is very good. All right, this guy sells evolutionary stones, which is nice. Cause oh wait, I probably already have a Fire Stone, and I probably already have a Leaf Stone, so I'm probably not gonna buy those. Unfortunately, if you're playing Let's Go Eevee, the evolutionary stones do not work on Eevee. Eevee will not evolve from the evolutionary stones. So I'm stuck with this normal type Eevee throughout the entirety of the game. Alright, let's see. Diglett Cap. Sure. Why not? That's all she sells, and there you go. Apparently you can sell out. That's cool. Alright, what do you got here? We got hats. Okay, we got a straw hat and a sweet hat and an elegant hat. Alright. Unfortunately, these are really expensive. What about specials? A crown? What the heck is that? A crown for $9.999999? Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got glasses here. We got black frame glasses, red frame glasses, green frame glasses, brown frame glasses, and thick glasses. Okay. You know, I don't even have any glasses at all, so I'm just gonna... Well, actually, that's false, IRL, because I do have glasses, IRL. Which those who've seen what I look like probably know that already. So, go ahead and, wait. Where are the glasses? Oh. Oh, they're for Roxas, okay. Okay, what about sunglasses? We got blue sky glasses, dawn glasses, and dusk glasses, and midnight glasses. Okay. Alright, what do we got going on here? Bows? Ooh. We got bows. Okay. Alright, we got fancy bows. Oh my goodness. These are $2,000 each. Then we got bandanas. And then finally we have flowers. Wow. Flowers. See all these, so that's basically the clothing floor right there if you want, or the fashion floor I guess you could say. You can buy all sorts of accessories right here. And apparently Rox is very curious about the vending machine here. So you can buy freshwater soda pop and lemonade. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the lemonade. And you give it to the Pokemon? What? You don't keep it as an item? Oh man. Dang, I just wasted my money for like no reason. Oh man. That's a shame. Alright, well anyway, so that's the department store right there. Really cool. If you want to go ahead and buy the you want to buy anything that you want here. So yeah, it's easily the best Pokemon Mart in the game. Alright, so we're pretty much done with that, so let's see. I don't think there's anything much else to do. Let's see. Yeah, there's some of these buildings right here. There's another Team Rocket Grunts right here. Wow, thanks, jerk. Just wait till I kick your butt later on. Apparently she doesn't know where the gym is. That's a shame. Alright, if you go ahead and head up here, you can get 5 raspberries as a hidden item. Oh man, Eevee's voice is so cute in this game. I love it. Alright, okay, so I guess that's after I take care of business, so... we're gonna go ahead and head over here, since I guess that's the only place left that we have to do, or that we can do. This lady is a nice little starry right here. Hey! Oh. Okay, I thought for a moment I talked to that guy, but okay. Why don't we head to the hideout now? We've already handed over the Cubone to another Team Rocket member. What's the harm in taking a little break? How are we supposed to open the hidden entrance to hideout anyway? We just need to check the poster with a vehicle on it. Remember? It's a poster with a vehicle. That's the best way to represent us. I don't get that, but okay. What is this? Okay. Well, great. You have better things to do, champ in the making. Celadon's gym leader is Erica. She is one with nature and a user of grass-type Pokemon. She might look quiet because she does flower arrangement, but she's not one to be taken lightly. Really? Okay. So that is this is the advice guy. He's not going to be in the gym for this time around. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. The game in which Pokemon fly in the sky, it's great, right? Yeah, I think it'd be cooler in a game. Although, not cool for me, because I'm not a heights guy. So you can play the slots, I believe? I guess you can't play the slots. Or at least, well... don't touch the walls in the game corner without permission. Okay. What are you doing? You look like you're... Why are you, like, blocking this little poster? I think that's a little suspicious, don't you think? Really now? Okay. If you say so. What kind of vehicle is the best way to represent us? That blast off into space? A switch behind the poster? Really now? So, in case you haven't figured this out, this game corner is run by Team Rocket. I don't know if any of these guys are aware of this, but yeah. Alright, what do you have to say for us? Oh, you still say the same thing. Alright, well, screw y'all. I'm heading inside. Alright. This is the Team Rocket hideout. And, yeah, this place doesn't really look that much different from the last time, if I'll be honest with you, as far as the layout goes. But we have someone over here this time around. A beautiful spy on an undercover mission. I'm here to beat Team Rocket, I'm just here for fun. What happens if I say this? What? I thought, okay. Normally, if you say something like that to their own people, if you say something like that, then you get yourself kicked out, but apparently I don't. Oh, great. I always wanted to wear a Team Rocket uniform. I'm too short to be a rocket grunt. Oh, great. Oh, it doesn't even matter if I wear this, I guess. That's okay. That's the Team Rocket cap for Roxas. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh no, I don't want. I don't really like those glasses, to be honest. All right. Oh, oops. No. No! Shoot. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. So this is the rocket cap. Here's the rocket top. Here's the pants. Here are the shoes. Wow, those are some lame shoes for Team Rocket. And then here's the rocket bag. Sweeto. We look like we are now in Team Rocket. What nerve! Okay, so if you head this way, you can get yourself 5 Ultra Balls! Look at the computers right here. This is some high tech right here. A lot higher technical than the first generation, where it was like old technology. That's because the game was in the 1990s back then. There's an item underneath the table? Wow, thanks. It's like every RPG game. Like whenever you go infiltrate any bad guy place, the bad guys are just good at leaving really good items out for you to get them. This is why you appreciate the bad guys, because they just like to leave that type of stuff just for you to pick up. Really now? That sounds interesting. Okay, so you can keep going forward, but you're gonna realize later that you're not gonna really get anywhere. So let's go down here. Look who finally showed up. Really? Guarding TM20, which is Dark Pulse. That is a very powerful dark type move. And it's so powerful that I want to know who can learn this. Crap. Oh, Alicia can learn this. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, let's see. What does Alicia not want? Alicia probably does not want Quick Attack. There we go. Now Alicia is going to be very powerful. And I like that. That's what I like. Alright, over here is a revive. And now we have this mechanic. So we have these arrows right here. They send you spinning. Spinny, spinny, spinny. I bet if you're doing this in real life, you'd get dizzy, like, over and over again, and that would not be fun. Oh, oops, I did not see that. Oh, man. Okay, so the way that I have my recording set up is that my recording is set up in a way where my microphone actually blocks, like, the bottom of my screen, so I cannot actually see what's on the bottom of my screen right now. But anyway, yeah, so if you want to get all the items, you just kind of have to just understand where you're gonna go. Like, if you just go over here, you're gonna go down. Otherwise, if you go to the very bottom, you're gonna hit this spin panel that's pointing upwards, and then I mean, I guess that's another way to get that item right there, but that's not progression. You look like you're hiding. Are you trying to sneak attack on me? Not if I do it first. So we head on down the stairs. Hey, how did they get over there this time around? That makes no sense. Alright, anyway, over here is a power point up. And then we get a hyper potion. And look what we got. This time you didn't lose your keys. You have your, what elevator? I haven't been to any elevator. keep you from taking the lift key. Guess I have to use my own kind of struggle. What? What are you doing? Well, great. There's no way you'll make it to the boss. If you think you can get back from up there, then I'd like to see you try. Well, that's new. I wonder what we should do about that. That Pokemon of yours looks pretty nimble, I gotta say. What? Apparently there's something that we gotta do over here. If there were a step stool or something, maybe it would be possible to reach from the top here. Okay. So we gotta look around, right? This chair is awfully rickety. Oh, we can't move it. Okay. Can I move this chair? Okay. It's a freaking rolling chair. It's not even safe to stand on a rolling chair. Oh. Oh wow, it didn't even look like from the top view that there's a hole in this freaking wall. So guess what? Here's a new mechanic to this game. You can actually play as your own Pokemon. That is really cool, in my opinion. And guess what? Your freaking Pokemon like can like break open this freaking lock or whatever this thing is. That's crazy. Man. Pikachu and or Eevee is really amazing. Wow. So we got the key. Uh-oh, did we just get busted? Could it be an intruder? I don't think Meowth's hunger sounds like that, but... Oh, great. What if they're coming after me somehow, even though we can clearly see them on the other side? But anyway, we get the lift key, and that is important.